Welcome back. It is officially week 5. Prediction time, baby. But first, week 4 review. Week 4 started off with kind of a bang. A slow one. A whimper. Cowboys got the win. And that means our first Thursday night prediction win. Thank you. Thank you. There was a lot of penalties, and it was really boring. I was kind of yawning through it all. So, a win is a win, but it was boring. Also, Aubrey for MVP. Surprises! Joe Flacco is back and on the Colts, still beating the Steelers. Vikings storm Lambeau. They're still undefeated. And I would really hope that they can keep this momentum going. Koo! Younghoe. Koo. Yes. The kicker for Atlanta got the game-winning field goal, and I could never be prouder. You know, I have him on fantasy team, and he did not disappoint. And hopefully he does not disappoint later today. Bengals get their first win, and the Titans get their first win. Congratulations, Bengals, and congratulations, Titans. It took forever, but 1-3 feels good in a place like this. Jaden Daniels taking the commands. The show is still going. Will it stop? Possibly, but that dude can play real football. Kelsey is back, but at the cost of Rashee Rice, which isn't the long-term injury we were thinking, but still he got injured nonetheless by Patty, so that sucks. But Kelsey looked good, and for the rest of the Chiefs, I was expecting a whooping, all right? I was expecting the Chargers to get manhandled, but they didn't do that. The Chiefs let them off easy with just 7 points with the win. I expected better. But also, the Ravens dominating the Bills. And maybe for the Bills, just remember, this is how Jacksonville felt last week when you did that to them. So, how does it feel? Disappointments. Jets not winning. I mean, it's the Broncos, and you lost by 1 point. Aaron is not happy.
Not happy.
Lions getting the W, but also Jared Goff's perfect game. No incompletions. Congratulations, Mr. Goff, or should I say Ryan Gosling's doppelganger. And then we got McCaffrey may be gone forever because he has tendinitis or whatever. I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't know that term, but he's got tendinitis in both his tendons or Achilles or whatever. But like I've always said, you have 2 Achilles for a reason. Also, I went 9-7, I think, for the predictions. Last week, I was trying to count the Bills-Ravens a win for me because I was rooting for the Ravens all the time. But I did say the Bills were going to win. So I'm going to be fair and honest. And I'm going to say I messed up in that call. I did. So I'm 9-7 for week 4. And now back to week 5. What a great review. I think that guy's going places. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's get on with week 5. Ooh. Week 5 of NFL predictions. Let's go. Starting off, Thursday Night Football. Tonight, actually. Buccaneers and Falcons. This is going to be a pretty close game. The NFC South is rising, and I know that the South loves to hear that they are rising again, but don't go there. So, I'm picking the Bucs. I think that they can win in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is pretty hostile, but Baker, Goods, he knows the Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin
nothing, man.
We've got Jets versus Vikings. Now, this is going to be a kind of iffy matchup. The Vikings look very good. Then, if you fancy the Jets, I think they look pretty alright. So, I'm picking the Vikings. Keep that tings moving. You see what I did there? Alright. So, Panthers, Bears. Bears. Is it going to be an embarrassing loss for the Panthers?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Colts and Jaguars. Flacco, you got to do it again. It's like Flacco always comes in at the opportune time when somebody gets injured. And then he disappears. It's like a potato on a couch or something. So beautiful, so elegant, so profound. So I'm picking the Colts. Dolphins, Patriots. Trouble meets high water trouble. And I'm picking the Patriots because Dolphins don't really have anything. And I don't know why they haven't used Tyreek Hill more. I guess Tua is the wide receiver whisperer, so he's the only one who gave the ball out, distributed it efficiently, and their new quarterback can't do that. So I'm picking the Patriots. And guess what? It may be time for a change at quarterback. Ravens and Bengals. Ooh. Now, if this is not America's game, it's got to be America's game because it's the Ravens and it's the Bengals. And I'm picking the Ravens. I just want to see Lamar, Tucker, Likely, and of course, Flowers, Henry, and the defense come together and beat Cincinnati. Browns and Commanders. I'm picking the Commanders. Jaden. I'm staying with Jaden. Ooh, make that a campaign. Bills, Texans. Will the Strouds pull it off? Or will the Bills bounce back?
That's a good question.
Dang, this is the revenge game. Stephon Diggs, you need to step up. I want to see like 3 touchdowns from you, Stephon. At least 3, okay? Because the Bills called you a troublemaker. They called you worthless. That's what they said. That's what they said. I'm not saying it. But if that was me,
I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Picking the Texans. Please, let's go. Raiders, Broncos. Broncos looking. Defense is pretty elite. Not going to lie. Raiders offense. Gardner Minshew. Devontae Adams might be getting traded to the Jets or the Cowboys. Yeah. I'm pretty excited. Well, I know how it's going to end. He's probably going to go to the Jets. But I have 1% of hope that he comes to Dallas. And that would be great. Because CD needs the help. So, all that being said, I'm picking the Broncos. It'll be the upset of the week, all right? The upset of the week, Cardinals. I know it's going to bite me later, but still, Cardinals. Giants, Seahawks. Seahawks. Even though they didn't win last week, they never give up. And that's what you got to do in Seattle. Never give up. So I'm picking Seattle. Cheese and Rams. Goat's cheese is underrated. But I'll pick the Pack. Because the Pack has love on their side. And that's all you need, according to the Beatles. So, Sunday Night Football. And for this game, it's the Cowboys versus the Steelers. Steelers might be going out for blood. All right? And I don't like saying that word. They got embarrassed last week. And it wasn't pretty. The Cowboys won. And that wasn't pretty. So we got the non-pretty game of Sunday night. And we have the pleasure of listening to Chris Collinsworth voice for at least 3 hours because this game is going to be long. And I'm going to pick the Steelers. Because I don't want to, go against my team, but still. Steelers. MNF. Monday Night Football. We got the Saints versus the Chiefs. Who's going to win? Mr. Undertaker or Mahomes? That's a question. But with all those being injured on the Chiefs, can they win? Some people are doubting you, Chiefs. But when they doubt the Chiefs, they usually win. So I'll pick the Chiefs. Those were my predictions. I hope you enjoyed my predictions. I hope I picked your team. And if I didn't pick your team, I'm sorry. And if your team loses, join the club. So, you know what time it is. I hope your Thursday goes well. I hope your Saturday goes well. I hope your Sunday goes well. I hope your Monday is BEA beautiful. And I will see you, men, women, aliens, on week 6.